Good morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm your host, Jessica Williams. Thank you so much for joining me. First up, we take you inside of Country Heritage Winery to learn about their outdoor concert series, their product spotlight, and all the ways you can enjoy their venue this summer. Then it's Money Monday with Foster Financial, and we are covering variable spending throughout the year if you're retired. And a little bit later, it's Best Reviews time, and we are reviewing trendy products for vacation essentials, vacation products on the go. That and more happening now.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
This segment sponsored by Country Heritage Winery. Hey there, I'm at Country Heritage Winery enjoying the outside vibes here on their patio while enjoying their Vineyard Vibes wine. Now this is a specialty blend only available this summer, and guess what? It's 60% off if you buy a case, so that's only $5 a bottle. So much fun is happening here, so today I'm going to chat with Paige to learn about their concert series, and you're invited. Let's do it. I'm now joined by Paige Shipe, who is the marketing director here at Country Heritage Winery. Hey there, Paige.
Hi.
Good to see you.
You too.
Okay, so this is a beautiful day outside. The wind is hitting us nicely, so we're gonna have a little hair flying. But that's really what people want when they go outside, right?
Yes.
Listen to music, have a glass of wine, and enjoy their time, and that's what you offer here.
Yes, it's a great time to be outside, wind or not. You know, it's Indiana, and we love to come here and just have an amazing time at the winery and enjoy the nice weather and enjoy the beautiful view.
Yes, okay, so you all have rolled out your summer series, and that's when you feature different performers, you have different concerts. So give us just an overview of what we can expect out here this summer.
Yeah, so May through October, we run the Vineyard Vibes Summer Concert Series. You can come here and get great food, great drinks, from cocktails to wine, flights. You can still do tastings during the concert. Set against Indiana's largest vineyard. It's a beautiful view. We have the pond, you can feed the koi fish, so it's really just a lot happening throughout the summer.
Yeah, which is great. Okay, and you're introducing something that is food zones,
yes,
right, this year. So a couple of changes, freshen things up. What is a food zone and where is that area?
So we changed that up this year to allow for more food options, quicker service, less lines, so you can get back to the concert and get back to your friends and family and hang out a lot longer. So where we're standing is right out back of the winery. So there's a couple options. You can go over to the sandwich shop, which is located just next to the pond, and you can grab barbecue meals such as brisket and pulled pork over there. We do have double cheeseburgers over there as well. Behind me is our wood fire oven, which naturally has our wood fired pizzas and everybody loves. And then we also have a beer tent set up during the concerts that's just outside of wood fire oven that have ready to serve pork burgers and hot dogs. And then also at these food zones and new locations for ordering, you can get batch cocktails, you can get bottles of wine, you can get buckets of beer. So it's really just your go-to spots to be able to get anything that you want for your concert.
Yes, and we have to highlight, I don't know if people realize, but you have a smoker, like you have smoked meat that you all do on property, which is rare, and that's what makes it even more yummy.
Yes, yeah, we smoke all of our meats in-house, from our brisket to our pulled pork, our wings, which aren't an option usually during concerts, but you know, when you sit down inside the still house of the winery, we have a lot of smoked meat options that we do all here in-house.
Yes, okay, so you have to give us a little tease. Who are some of the top performers y'all are looking forward to this summer?
There's so many of them. We bring in a lot of great bands. Some of them come up from the Warsaw area, from Fort Wayne. So we have bring in some repeat bands that you know, our customers know and love. Whoa Man, Sunglasses at Night. Those are some great bands that we continually bring back. Yeah. We do have some new ones this year. Arena Rock Tribute Band is coming back for the second time here this summer. We have There's just so many to name.
Right.
You know?
So much that people can actually plan out their weekend by looking at your calendar online, but they can also come in throughout the week because you have daily specials,
Yes.
you have lunch specials, happy hour, and all of that.
Yes, I mean, you could spend all week and all weekend here with us. There's something going on all the time. So yeah, that's just what happens during the summer with our concert series outside. But during the day, any day of the week, we have daily lunch specials. We have happy hour drink specials. We have a full food menu that you can get in both the still house and the winery.
Yes.
So, and you can even take your food out here during the week if you want to come sit and enjoy the view on a beautiful day like today.
Right, and look at the beautiful water. Look how blue and beautiful. It's just so serene. But you have to talk to me about the fish feeding because people like order bags of fish, and it's like, okay, what is happening?
Yes, people love to feed the fish. It's just one of those extra things that we do around here. We do have beautiful koi fish in the pond. They're gorgeous. They come up and like to surface the water. So we do have options to feed the fish. It's fun for all the families, the kids. I like to go feed the fish. So we do have a couple spots that you can get it behind any of the counters. We have a couple new vending machine locations now just for easier access. But yeah, you can come out and feed the fish just as something fun to do here.
That's so awesome. And one other thing people can really take advantage of over the summer is your monthly specials that you have on certain products.
Yes.
So whether it's wine or a spirit, you have something featured for June and for July, right?
Yes, we do. So in June, we have Marquette Rosé, and then we also have our blackberry whiskey. So we always pick a wine and a spirit to feature. Both of those just happen to be $4 off on to-go bottles this month. So if you want something to take home with you and enjoy and recreate the experience that you've had here, you can take those bottles to go at a little bit of a discount just to, say thank you.
Yeah.
But we do continue those monthly, so we will have, them throughout the year.
Perfect. Okay, so if people want to learn more about what you have going on this summer, where should they go?
CountryHeritageWinery.com. On our events tab, you can find everything from our cruise and car show that we're having this summer to Father's Day to any kind of fireworks nights to our entire summer concert series is out there. But the website's all.
And we can't forget free tours.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
There's so much happening here.
Yeah, wine tours and distillery tours.
Yes, we love letting people go behind the scenes on all of our tours. So you can go behind and see how our spirits are made, see the still, taste from a barrel. You can do the same in the winery. You can taste from a tank on unreleased, wines. You get to see how we bottle and how we press. And so it's just really a unique look at the behind the scenes farm to bottle that we offer.
Love that. Well, the next time I'm here, we're going to have to do a tour.
Yes, I would love that.
Thanks for chatting with me, Paige.
Of course.
And if you would like more information about Country Heritage Winery, we'll have their website listed below. They have so much to offer, so please check it out, in addition to Backroads Distillery. And I'll see you after the break. This segment is sponsored by Country Heritage Winery.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
This segment sponsored by Foster Financial. It's time for another edition of Money Monday with Foster Financial. And today we're going to talk about spending. And if you spend inconsistently, well, guess what? There's solutions for you. And I'm chatting with Caleb Doan, the Vice President of Foster Financial. Good morning, Caleb.
Good morning.
Welcome back.
Thanks very much for having me.
Okay, so I think this is probably an issue that most people have, inconsistent spending, trying to get the budget in line. And so that leads us to the topic today, which is?
Yeah, so we're just going to talk about variable spending throughout the year, right? So I think a lot of people understand the idea of, keeping a monthly budget, and it's something that isn't necessarily required for everyone in retirement by any means, but it is an important input that we have to our financial plans. We at least need to have a rough idea of what people are going to spend in a typical month. And I think a lot of times the struggle that people might have with creating a budget is that it feels like it's constraining you to a certain amount of spending every single month. You're like, hey, I mean, there's different things that come up every month that are miscellaneous that you can't necessarily plan for.
Yeah.
And so there are a lot of reasons why we like to have a rough idea of the budget, but the main one is just being able to tell people when they can retire or, if they need to work an extra couple of years, because we need to make sure that you're able to keep that same standard of living in retirement that you had while you were working. And so I think the issue that oftentimes we run into is that when people estimate their budget or what their monthly spending is going to be, they'll focus on the fixed spending, so maybe they have car insurance or their mortgage or life insurance premiums, very known expenses that are recurring every single month, right? You know that you're going to get your $15 Netflix charge every single month, and you know exactly what it's going to be.
And then the next month it's going to be 17.
It's going to be, yeah, exactly right. It goes up all the time. And then you have, the expenses that are very consistent, like groceries or something like that. It's not an exact dollar amount, but it's probably, roughly within, 10 or 15% every single month. And then there are those total miscellaneous expenses that you're just not anticipating. All of a sudden you have to replace your brakes on your car or whatever it might be, these things that come up that you might not be anticipating. And so I think those are the ones that oftentimes get left out of the budget. And so typically when people come in, they might be underestimating the expenses that we have. And so one of the solutions that we have for that is we'll have new clients, when they come in, we'll have them send us bank statements, credit card statements, checking account statements, all of that for the past 2 or 3 years, so that we can really analyze it and say, hey, here are the months where your spending is a little bit heavier. Maybe it's the summer months because we're traveling, we're enjoying the weather, we're camping, whatever it might be. Maybe it's, around Christmas time because we're buying gifts and doing things like that. But it can help us anticipate what your true expenses are.
Maybe it's 2026 when gas inflates.
Right, it's $5 a gallon. So.
Who knows? So random. But so let's set this up a little bit. Doing this step is to prepare for retirement, right? So what you're doing is looking at people's monies to see what they can afford. You all don't really focus on an average young person's general budget.
I'd say even when clients come in when they're younger, we put together a contribution plan to see what their budget should be so that they are saving an appropriate amount for retirement. So I'd just say it looks a little different depending on what stage you're at. If you're really young, oftentimes we're trying to solve for how much do you need to save, and then you can spend the rest. When we're getting closer to retirement, we want to just take a look at what you're spending right now, because you're probably used to spending that, for the last 10, 15, 20 years, and so we want to make sure that can continue into retirement. And then even in retirement, we're taking a look at your budget to say, hey, as your financial advisor, how much do I need to send you every single month? Do you want me to send that to you monthly? Should that be bi-weekly like it was when you were working? Do you want a little bit more in the summer months than, in the rest of the year? And so we just want to make sure we're planning appropriately for all of our clients. And the big thing is we want to make sure that you're able to keep your same standard of living. If you're used to going out to eat a certain amount of times every single month, we want to make sure you can continue doing that in retirement and give you an appropriate expectation of what that's going to look like.
So a little piggyback on something that you said, as you look at these statements and accounts, that there could be a fluctuation at different times of the year. So let's say summer months is higher because of whatever. When you're getting those withdrawals from your investment accounts, are they the same every month, or can they fluctuate with your budget?
Yeah, we can absolutely adjust them according to somebody's budget. Yeah, so we might know that, hey, somebody's camping for these 3 months in the summer, or they're going to the lake house or something like that, and there's more expenses associated with it. So we can certainly increase the withdrawals to accommodate that. We'll also have our clients keep an emergency fund just in their checking or savings account, right? So that can absorb some of those additional costs as well.
Right.
But all that to say, we want to make sure that these financial plans are very, very tailored to the individual person. I think people are kind of used to, if they haven't worked with a financial advisor, their 401k might just be in a target date fund. That's a very general fund for their specific age group, but it's not tailored to them individually. And so people sometimes have this separation where they feel like their finances are not completely custom to them, and we want to change that. We want to make sure that your financial plan is extremely custom to you specifically, your financial habits, your needs, your specific goals. And so we just want to let people know that that is an option, and we can certainly help them with that.
I have an interesting question for you. If people are solely relying on their 401k for retirement, is there like a certain age or a certain amount that you need to be contributing at a certain age to get to the point of retirement, or does the 401k never actually reach you to that and you really need to consider additional savings and investments?
Yeah, I'd say that there really isn't a specific rule of thumb for everyone, because it depends when somebody's planning on retiring. It depends how much money they need. It depends how much they're getting from Social Security. It depends if their spouse has, a pension or if they even have a spouse in the first place. So I think the difficulty is that there's really not just an exact
like a
rule of
blueprint,
thumb. Yeah, for everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone is completely different, which is why it's really important to do that analysis early, because of course the earlier that you start, the less you're going to need to contribute over time, because the more time that money has to grow in the market.
Grow, and you can get used to that savings plan when you start early. Go to an investor, because that's the thing. It's like you think, oh, I don't need a financial planner until later in life, but really the benefits really start young, because then you're getting used to it. You're developing a pattern. You know what you need to do to retire. Right,
exactly. Yeah, the earlier you start, typically the earlier you actually can retire.
Okay,
so I mean, that money that you invest from 25 to 35 is going to grow the most over the course of your working years.
Wow.
Certainly a lot more than the money that you're investing when you're 60 years old and looking forward to retirement. Yeah.
Well, you've given us a lot to think about.
Great.
So thank you, Caleb.
Absolutely.
And if you would like more information about Foster Financial and how to start your financial planning journey, we'll have their website and their phone number listed below, and I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by Foster Financial.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
It is travel season, so as you plan your next vacation or quick getaway, I have some luggage essentials and a few self-care luxuries to make your trip even better. Best Reviews sent me a vacation essentials box filled with first-class, travel-friendly products designed to keep you comfortable, connected, and looking your best wherever your adventure takes you. First up is the Reversal Daily Glow Mineral Sunscreen SPF 50+. This is dermatologist-developed sunscreen, and it's designed to make you feel more like skincare than traditional sunscreen on your skin. It offers broad-spectrum SPF 50+ protection using non-nano zinc oxide. Now, it also helps to hydrate the skin, and it comes in a tinted and untinted option. The tinted version can double as a light blemish balm while you're on your vacation. Next, let's talk hair care with the Chi Lava Mini Styler. This compact styling iron is perfect for travelers who don't want to sacrifice great hair on the go. The ceramic plates are infused with volcanic lava, allowing the tool to style efficiently at a lower temperature while also helping reduce heat damage. It also features dual voltage for international travel, a locking hinge for easy packing, and an automatic shutoff for extra peace of mind. Now, getting quality sleep while traveling can be a challenge, but the Honeydew Sleep Scrumptious Travel Pillow aims to change that. This smaller version is the brand's award-winning pillowcase that's handcrafted in California, and it includes a custom pillowcase and a travel case. And the removable fill allows you to adjust the pillow to your preferred comfort level, making long flights and road trips much more enjoyable. And if it doesn't work out for you, they offer a 60-day money-back guarantee. Now, of course, staying powered up is essential, especially when you're navigating airports and hotels and long travel days. That's where the Anchor Laptop Power Bank comes in. This has 4 charging ports, built-in cables, and enough capacity to charge multiple devices at once. And it's perfect to keep your phone, your tablet, your laptop, and all of your essentials ready to go. And best of all, it is flight approved, making it a great companion for your carry-on bag. Now, for those who like a little more luxury on the road, the Lady Prime Rose 6-piece travel luxe set brings spa-like comfort wherever you go. Now, this here is a TSA-approved collection, which includes shampoo, conditioner, bath gel, lotion, hand wash, and lip balm, all beautifully packaged inside of this reusable crystal-embellished travel bag. Now it's available in several signature scents, and it makes upgrading your hotel stay or weekend getaway even more effortless. And finally, the Alamina Palm Beach Cheeky Sheer Cream Blush combines beauty and sun protection in one convenient product. This is an innovative cream to powder blush that delivers a soft, natural flush of color while also providing broad spectrum SPF 30 protection. The buildable formula blends seamlessly into the skin, and it has an attached luxe brush that actually makes quick touch-ups even easier if you're sightseeing, if you're headed to dinner, or spending the day on the water. So whether you are planning a weekend getaway or a trip of a lifetime, a few smart travel essentials can make that journey just as enjoyable as the destination. Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar, and you can find out more information on all of these products by visiting our website, WANE.com.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group. Go to the Living Local 15 page on WANE.com for recipes from the show, to watch a segment again, and to get information on products and services featured on Living Local 15. Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.